action to approve the cooperative agreement with the New Mexico Department of Transportation resolution.
I second.
Madam Mayor, if I may, actually, that's the wrong item. We're doing 8A, which is the approval of the purchase of 26,000.
Eight.
Finish, we can go home.
You guys are saying which one I'm saying?
H.
Seven.
Those were approved with consent,
Okay.
under consent.
Okay.
So G, H, and I were approved during consent.
Mayor, did you hear that?
She wants.
Yeah, so we're moving,
So we're on eight, item eight.
Eight. Yes.
Madam Mayor, I motion consideration and action to approve 26,000 purchase of a new AC unit.
I second.
First motion by trustee Barrera, second motion by Mayor Pro Tem Flores. Discussion. Mr. Roman, you have the floor.
Madam Mayor and trustees, the motion upon you is for not one single unit, but multiple units. Down at the portables, now that we have tenants, we have 2 units that completely are non-repairable, have to be completely replaced. And then here, within City Hall, the lobby unit does not work. And then while they were checking the lobby air conditioner, then PD side went down, so since they were here, I was like, and also had them look at that unit, so we're replacing 2 brand new units at the portables and fixing 2 units here in City Hall. Fortunately, they're being down for the last 2 months. Of all the calls, this is the only contractor that came in. Reason we're here asking for the approval, because it's above what it's allowable. But the items and parts, everything is on order. We just need the consent because we're over at $20,000 mark of approval for the manager. Questions?
Mayor, if I may, trustee Ogi,
You have the floor.
why wasn't this brought up when we were repairing the other units at the charter school?
Because we didn't have power to the end.
But obviously we needed to look for that then.
How can you test something when you don't have power to?
Whenever, I used to go to school there, whenever you do not use a certain facility, then you check everything, regardless if it's, power. But that's my question, why we're looking at them right now, and they weren't looked at the past, because that's the whole reason we didn't go with, whatever it was, 500,000 to have them and being them done at the city. So that's my question, but that may be to the city manager again. So with the second question, how much is each unit individually?
Each unit, Madam Mayor, the portables, each brand new unit's $9,500 for each one, so we're replacing 2. And the balance of the money is to repair the 2 here at City Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Roman. Any other questions from the board? May I have a roll call?
Madam Mayor,
Yes.
trustee Silva.
Yes, trustee Silva.
Are those the 3 codes that you submitted that were sent out?
Yes, sir.
The one for 9,500, the one for 7,000, and then the other one for 9,000? So, the last one for 9,500, that's to replace a 3-ton wall unit, building E, and then building B. So, Mr. Romano, are all these brand new, they're brand new, or one of them, I see that the one for $7,000 is to repair, the AC itself, so that's just gonna be a repair of that one, and the other 2 are brand new?
Trustees, for clarification, the portables, each portable B and E is getting a complete brand new unit. And each unit is at $9,500. The remainder of the money is to repair 2 units, the lobby unit, which has been working for the last 2 months, and the police wing unit, which the police department has been without AC also.
Does that $9,000 include installation?
Correct. It completes removal, installation, setup, and everything to get the other 2 units where we have the tenants.
Okay, so they'll do the work, we're not gonna have to sit there and do the work ourselves, okay?
Correctly. They pulled out the permits, they're doing everything, it's a contractor. And it's the only contractor who actually set up either such dates at time. When they were here, they were working and checking out the first unit at the portables. So at the same time, we had to call the second unit quit working. Again, since they were there on premises, they checked the second unit. The following day, they were here at City Hall checking the lobby unit. And at the same time, the sergeant, the new sergeant, Philip is what had called that if we could check the unit because they were hot in the police wing. And again, having the people here that know what they're doing and they're certified for it, call the supervisor and ask them again if they could check a second unit at this location. And this has been 2 months and they have already allocated parts, complete units replacements, and here we are.
So are we required to get, were we required to get, Carla, this one, 3 different codes?
Trustee, yes and no. That's what was sent to me and that's what I provided to the board.
Okay, well, I see 3 different codes, but there were 3 different items. I mean, unless they fall under that CES that they're already with the state, I mean, why isn't there 3 different codes to compare prices with?
Yep.
Mr. Roman?
Trustee, again, of all the people that I called, 5 different people, they're the only 5 people, the only people that showed up. You wanna prolong this with your tenants out at the portables and wait another 2-3 months? It's up to you guys.
It's not a matter of prolonging it, Mr. Roman. It's a matter of following our statutes and our resolutions and our.
Then in that case, the city should invoke the emergency law because of 5 people, only 1 people came to actually check out the units and willing to give us an estimate.
Kickbacks.
The only reason we're here for 1 call for 1 single unit, now we're talking about 4 units and then paying 1 individual and 1 entity this amount of money when the problems increase as the temperatures have increased already. This week already been at the triple-digit numbers.
Madam Mayor, Trustee Silva?
Yes, I have a thought.
Is Alan on here? Because you know what, we had a similar situation with this, when we did the sod. And I believe that I take it back, there was 3, I don't know if it was a sod. There was a situation where we had something like that, and Alan actually, and of course, Mr. Roman, we don't want to have our tenants without, I mean, I hear you loud and clear, we definitely don't want to have our tenants, without that, but is Alan on board by any chance, Madam Mayor?
No, sir.
Okay, I mean, Madam Mayor, what do you think about that, I know there was an issue that we had with that, I understand, the sense of urgency when it comes to, you know, being out in the heat and stuff, especially those rooms with these heats going up, but, you know, at the end of the day, we wanna make sure that we're following our procedure, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, all right, I yield the floor.
Mayor, if I may, Trustee Odin.
Go ahead, Trustee.
I also agree with Trustee Silva. And again, I'm gonna defer this to the city manager. We received the quotes today, so I didn't get enough time to analyze the quotes that was one of the issues. Second, if we are gonna get into emergencies, then you get the AC units and you use that for an emergency temporarily. Because for me, the story is not adding up. You know, $9,000 for a portable that's maybe 800 square feet should be around 5 to 6,000. To me, that's too much money. The story's not adding up. If if that were the case, then I think we should have received supporting documentation. But again, I think this is with respect to the city manager. If the city manager really thinks it's an emergency, then we will get those portable AC units rather than spending right now, because with me, it's a concern that we're not getting the 3 quotes for the units. I am briefly going through the quotes because we just received them today. Each quote has different items. For me as a board member, that's not sufficient, because when you get a quote on something, it usually has the same things. It doesn't have different things listed. So the fact that it has different items, we just received the quotes today, and the numbers don't add up to me. I'm not following with the story. So the other board members can agree with it. I don't, because again, it doesn't add up. If we were going to switch this, then it should have been done at the time. The money should have been asked for at the time that we